So today's workout is from my maze challenge. We are back to a ballet tone. This one is going to tone your whole body. You don't have to be a ballerina. I'm certainly not. They are just fun ballet inspired moves. They are going to tone your booty, your thighs, your abs, your waist, your arms. We are working everything today. It's a really fun workout. We are going to do 4 moves, 2 standing up. You will need a chair for balance and then 2 on the floor. If you haven't done a warm up, I suggest you hit the pause button now, march on the spot for 1 minute. If not, let's get straight into it with move 1. So the first move coming up, we're going to be working through the legs, through the abs and the booty, and this is the position. Now, if you want to work harder, you can do this by coming up onto your tiptoes, lift the leg up and then extend. If you find that too hard, you don't have to be off the heel on the other foot, so you can keep the heel down. Now notice today I'm giving you seconds instead of reps, so let's keep that going. We've got another 5 seconds, so if you find it too hard being on the tiptoes of that leg you're standing on, just take the heel down. All right, let's turn around now. We're going to do the opposite leg. So again, you want to come with your shoulders pulled back, chest is lifted, and now let's come into that position. So let's now lift that leg up, come up onto the tiptoes. That is harder. If you don't want to do that, then stay on the ball of your foot, and you're just going to extend that leg straight. So you're doing this for 20 seconds. Aim to keep the knee in line with the hips. So where we're working here, we're working through the front of the thigh. You're working your standing leg, you're working your abs. It is tough, but just think you've just got 5 seconds left to go. 4, take it 3, let's go 2 and 1. Well done. So your next move coming up, we're going to work that booty. So hands are on the chair, so stand in front of your chair, supporting knees slightly bent. We're going to do this for a duration now of 25 seconds. So pulse it up, so keep it lifted and squeeze tight. Feel that in the bottom. Make sure your supporting knee for me is slightly bent. Keep the tummy tight, your shoulders pulled back. That's good. Just pulse and lift. So we're squeezing. This is going to give us that real perfect peach. It's going to give us that lift, and you'll really feel that working now. Let's keep going. Let's do another 5 seconds. Let's go 4, take it 3, 2 and 1. All right, well done. So let's place that foot back down, and again now we're just going to do the opposite leg. This gives you a little chance of a breather before we go straight back into it. So just come onto the other leg, knee is slightly bent, and now pulse. So you're doing 25 seconds. Keep the tummy as tight as you can, squeeze the bottom. So we're working around that area where they call it the muffin top. We're working that whole area with toning and lifting and sculpting. That's good. You've got 10 seconds left for me. Let's keep going. Let's go 10, take it 9, let's go 8, 7 and last 6. That's good. And let's go 3, take it 2 and 1. Well done. So for the next exercise, you need to come down onto the floor, and you're going to bend one leg, then straighten the other, then have your arms bent in front, and you're just going to twist into the extended straight leg. So this is the position you need to be seated in. Arms are like this, and now let's twist into it. We're doing 25 seconds. So keep those, keep your upper body lifted. So imagine where your ribs are. Don't let them sink into your hips. Sit nice and tall for me, and we're just twisting in. So this is really lovely for giving you those nice curves and working into your waist. And it's a really good functional way to train your abs and also keep the belly button tight spine. So we're working all those core muscles. And 1. So let's change now. So now let's bend the opposite leg and straighten the other leg. Still keep your upper body nice and lifted for me. Have your arms bent, and that's it. So they're bent in front of you, and now twist into that opposite. So you're twisting into the straight leg, sorry. Good, and we're going to go for doing another 20 seconds. Keep that going, and remember, keep your upper body as tall as you can. Imagine you've got a piece of string for your head, and I'm pulling it up. I'm making you nice and long and tall. That's good, and let's go last 5 seconds now, and take it 4, let's go 3, 2 and 1. All right, well done. So your next exercise, this is the bonus one today. We're going to stay seated on the floor. If you find it hard to sit in a kneeling position, you can always come up and sit on your chair for this one. And we're going to start with your arms above your head, and now reach them down towards the ground, and let's do this for 30 seconds. So now we are shaping and sculpting, through your shoulders. We're toning through your arms. Also, if you're in this kneeling position, you can work your core muscles by keeping your belly button tight to the spine. That's it, and we've got last 10 seconds coming up now. So let's just keep going, and let's go last 10. That's good. So again, for these last few seconds now, pull your tummy in as tight as you can for me. 4, let's go 3, take it 2 and 1. Okay, so let's go for round 2, exactly those same 4 moves. So we want to come back up to standing. So we're going to start on working the lower body. Use your chair for balance. Now remember, you've got 2 options. You do not have to come up onto your tiptoes if you do not want to. That is a lot harder. So you could just stay with the heel on the ground and then extend one leg straight. And we're just doing this for 20 seconds. So aim to keep the knee in line with the hip. This is tough. Extend and back. So you're just working one joint here. You're just extending and then flexing through the knee joints. So you're working through the front of the thigh. 3, let's go 2, and then 1. All right, let's come back down, and now take your time to come back round onto the opposite side. This gives you a chance to have a little bit of a breather, and we're going to get ready. So have your hand on the chair. Let's get ready now to bring that foot up. So if you can come up if you want to on the heel and then extend. As I said, if you find that too hard, keep the heel on the ground. And let's just straighten and back, and let's make sure we've got good upper body posture. So your shoulders are squeezed back, your chest is lifted, your tummy is tight. Just keep that going, and we've got the last 5 seconds coming up now. So we're shaping and toning through your thighs. You're working through your abs. 2 and 1, and it's great for balance. Okay, your next move, standing behind your chair, both hands on the chair. We're going to do that slight little lean, and we're just going to really lift and work through the booty. So let's come into position. Make sure your front leg is slightly bent and pulse it. 25 seconds, and really feel that lift through the bottom. So it's a tiny move, but you can also really work your abs at the same time. Keep everything tight. Focus. Keep thinking where you're working. Okay, that's good. And let's go last 10 seconds. 9. Let's go 8. Squeeze it 7. Squeeze it even tighter for me for those last 5. Let's go 4. Take it 3, 2, and then 1. All right, well done. Okay, so let's now change the legs. This gives you a little bit of a breather in between these transitions of going from one side to the other. So let's get ready. Take that leg behind so it isn't too far behind, and we're just lifting. So once we're in that position, we're holding. This is what we call a pulsing move. And just check for me that you're supporting knees slightly bent. Your shoulders are pulled back, chest lifted, tummy is tight. Let's pull it in even tighter now, because you've got last 10 seconds. Abs in as tight as you can. Booty is squeezed tight. And let's take it last 5. Let's go 4 and 3, 2, and then 1. All right, well done. So for this next one, we're going to work through your waist. I'm going to be toning your waist and your abs. So I want you to come down onto the floor. One leg is bent, the other leg is extended straight. So it's a little bit tricky to come into this position, but what it does, it then means we're isolating your hips. So we're just really now targeting through those obliques, because this is how I'm going to really give you that nice curvy waist. So many people just focus on doing sit-ups, crunches, which is fine, but actually what you need to do is do transverse, you need to do rotational moves, because that is what's going to draw those waist muscles in. That's really important. 4, and let's go 3, and then take it 2, and then 1. All right, let's now change. Take that to the opposite side. And so you have one knee bent, the other leg extended. And we're going to get ready. Remember, sit nice and tall. So you'll bend your arms, and now you're twisting into that extended leg. 25 seconds. But the key thing is, I always get asked, how can I get rid of belly fat? You know, sometimes I have lots of belly fat because I've been naughty and I've eaten lots of the wrong foods. It is as simple as, if you want to have a really flat tummy, like I never really personally want a 6-pack. You have to just train so hard and sacrifice so much. It's just about being healthy. But you know what? It comes down to clean eating, doing HIIT, and doing toning as well. 2 and 1. All right, so your bonus move, let's just get ready for this one. Again, if you find it hard kneeling, you can just come up and sit on the chair. We're now going to get rid of bingo wings. We're going to tone and sculpt shoulders. So we're going to lift the arms up and then lower down to the ground. You know, and that's where it's really important to understand with exercise, if we want to lose fat in a certain area, it's more than just toning that area. You always have to combine it with doing HIIT training, doing my 4-minute workouts, and as well as doing clean eating. Okay, that's good. But you know, life is about balance. We've got to have fun along the way as well. And just lift the arms up and back, and it's about maintaining it. It's got to be doable. That's why these shorter workouts work, and also they're easy to maintain. Okay, so the good news is we are on your last round. So today's been a really long toning workout. It's about 15 minutes. So let's get ready for that last one. So again, we're back up to standing and we're going to do these thigh toners. So standing by the side of your chair, as said, if you want to work this harder, come up onto the tiptoes on that leg that you're standing on, do 20 seconds. So what is important, really keep the core muscles fully engaged. You're going to do that by drawing your belly button in tight to your spine, and you just extend that leg and then bend. That's good. Last time of these today. Let's go for those last 5 seconds. Let's take it 4 and go 3, 2 and 1. All right, well done. Let's step that down. And again, this is your chance for recovery. We're going to turn that round, take that onto the opposite leg. So we're going to get ready. Choose, you either come up onto the tiptoes or you can stay fully on that foot. So choose your position. Let's come up, draw the knee up and extend. And you will find you have one side where you're a little bit more flexible on than the other, so you might find it's easier on one leg, and that's why it's good sometimes to work singly, so we can then strengthen perhaps if one leg's a little bit weaker. All right, and let's just go last 5, take it 4, and then 3, go 2 and 1 and take that down. All right, so your second move, let's go back to toning that booty. So standing in front of your chair, hands are on the chair, the supporting knee is slightly bent. And let's now just lift. So we're just pulsing that. Let's go for 25 seconds on here. Just keeping that going, doing really well, just feeling that working. Tiny, tiny lifts. That's good, and squeezing that through, well done. Keeping that going, so just feel that working. So this one here is all about lifting and sculpting through the booty, and 2 and 1. All right, well done. Let's step that down, and now we're just going to turn around. We're going to take that, or just not turn around, but just take that now to the opposite leg for me. So still focus on upper body posture, shoulders pulled back, tummy's tight, and now lift, and let's just pulse that. 25 seconds. That's good. And for me as a trainer, there are so many trainers that do workouts for an hour, but you know, to me, realistically, no one really has time. There are some people that do, but for me, I like to think that I'm a fitness fixer. I want to teach people how they can add fitness into their life. So if there's a problem, if it's too long, then I can fix it by showing them shorter workouts. All right, that's good. So move 3, let's come back down onto the ground now. So this is the one where we're going to give you that nice curvy waist. So you're going to take your time to come into position, cross one leg, then the opposite leg is extended, arms are bent, and now tummy is tight. So this one here really works through the abs. And remember, as I said to you, if you want to get rid of excess body fat, tummy fat, it has to be about clean eating. It's about doing these toning moves. It's also about doing cardio. But more than anything, it's about making it a lifestyle. You know, it has to be something, workouts, eating, that you think you could do 80% of the week, then 20% you can have some time off. That's where, and you've got to enjoy it. If it's fun, then it's easy to do. All right, let's now take that to the opposite side. So you're going to bend the leg and then extend the other one. And just get ready, sit nice and tall, arms are bent for me, lifted, and now let's work into the waist. And that's why I do a lot of my books. I talk about how to make it doable, and we focus on doing the clean eating. And there is literally something for everyone. So if you want to drop a dress size, or also which I think is so important, if you want to learn how to love your body, how to feel more confident, because I think once you start to respect your body and feel more confident, then it's easier to stick to healthier, clean living. Okay, so next exercise now, we're going to come on to doing those arms. So again, if you need to, you can be seated in a chair or stay kneeling on the ground. And let's just take the arms up. And then talking about arms, there is my Lose the Arm Fat and Tone Your Arms in Just 3 minutes a day, and that book as well has nutrition, and it's also just been updated and it has lots of video links for walking workouts as well. And then there is literally something for everyone. If you want to learn to run, I have that as an audio download. There is also as a book. And then don't forget, my favorite at the moment, which are doing so well, are these cardio characters. People love these, so you literally find the cardio character that suits you and you get the same goals and get the same results that they do. So well done with your workout today. That was a really long one. If you liked that, then definitely please let me know. And also, did you like having it as a timed workout as opposed to reps? That would just give me a really good idea, because I'm already working on your new challenge for July. And at the end of the day, my aim is to keep giving you workouts that you like. So any comment any comments or feedback on that would be amazing. All my books you can find on my website. I'll leave a link to that down below. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, let me know. If you're not already, definitely subscribe. And if you can, keep hitting that share button on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever other social media sites there are. Facebook, that would be amazing. And I'll see you back tomorrow for another HIIT workout.